If you could have done it by yourself, or if your spouse was going to be a sufficient accountability partner for you, you would have already done it. Let me say that again. If you are overweight, if you are unhealthy, if you have type 2 diabetes, if you have poor blood work, if you haven't lifted a dumbbell in 5 or 10 years because you simply don't know how or don't have the motivation to show up consistently in the gym, if your step count is consistently below 3,000 steps a day, if you're consistently eating out and having a few beers after work to mitigate the stress, if you're doing any one or any combination of any of those things and you've been doing it for a meaningful amount of time, which, let's be honest, I'm 42 and the majority of people listening to this show are somewhere around my age, maybe plus or minus 5 or 10 years. We're all in this together. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same season of life. And if you've been doing any one of those things, I guarantee you haven't just been doing it for a couple of months. If this is something that's been going on for years, decades even, if you could have done it by yourself, or if your spouse, who maybe is a healthier person than you, maybe your spouse works in health and wellness to one degree or another, maybe your spouse legitimately goes and takes care of themselves and goes and works out and has a bunch of great ideas and a bunch of knowledge in their hands, and maybe wants to help, but if they could actually help you, why hasn't that worked yet? Why are you still here right now? Why are you still doing these things that you know are holding you back?